Hello, I'm Pete Hutchins of Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, and we're here in a very intriguing address, a very intriguing part of Congleton, very established part of Congleton, offering for sale Highfield House. Now this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, tucked away off Canal Road, up Highfield Road. Highfield House sits here, a grand period semi, thousands of square feet of accommodation, in need of updating, yes, but bursting with potential. Close to countryside, close to the town, close to great schools, and walking distance to the train station. We've got great grounds, we've got an annex, got this huge parking area here, two big cars look dwarfed in it. So without further ado, let's get stuck in and show you what's on offer. You'll smile every time you step through this incredible enclosed storm porch and then through the arch door into this beautiful entrance hall. They certainly knew how to do it back then. Amazing original flooring here. And a time gone by, this would have been a grand residence, and you still see that shimmering through. As I say, you can restore this to its former glory. Loads to see, so come on, let's get started in one of the reception rooms. And do look at the floor plan and track me as I walk round, because the rooms are vast, square footage is abundant. Huge room here, super high ceilings, picture railing, coving, all the features you'd want. Look at the depth of that skirting, really impressive. And round now, taking a glimpse at the big chunky staircase. Cannot wait to take you up there shortly. But directly opposite, here we have an enormous amount of reception space, front to rear, with the big sash windows you'll see around. There's beams, there's fireplaces, there's huge amounts of space. When you are here viewing it, do be careful, there are a few soft floorboards here and there, so health and safety of course. Now, while we're here, I'm going to show you this conservatory add-on. Of course, this adds potential. It's a good amount of space, but the grounds you've got here, really subject to planning. You could do something very grand if you wanted to start extending and reconfiguring this. So I'm going to move on through now. Out of another door, obviously came in the front door there, and this one takes you to the head of the entrance hall, where we'll move on round, showing you a bit of retro here with this guest cloakroom. Directly opposite me here we have stairs down to the basement. I won't take you there, but it's a good amount of space. Then we move through, a bit of a rear entrance, vestibule into the kitchen. Just look at the size of it. My eyes are immediately drawn to the Rayburn here. Great to see that. And there's also space for another range cooker. You know it's a good sized house when you've got two ranges. Plenty of natural light, loads of potential. We move on through to a bit of a scullery room here. Again, bursting with potential, needs some updating, but you've got access out into the grounds. Little bit of storage in there, so pantry, kitchen. I mean, it's bigger than most people's kitchens. Your mind can run wild with it. Now, that's the ground floor all done. Let's head upstairs. And this landing put a real smile on my face. Those property aficionados amongst you will know that these proportions are just not seen nowadays. Massive ceiling heights. It's like a room in itself. And just as per the ground floor plan, upstairs enjoys plenty of double rooms. This one with a couple of built-in wardrobes, sash windows, nice low sashes as well with the deep skirts. Ticking every box, and this really can be and will be a family house, I'm quite sure, and the kids won't be arguing over who gets which massive, massive double bedroom, and that's if you keep it in this current layout. Back down the landing now, got two more bedrooms, really nicely laid out, and don't need me to tell you, they're all huge doubles. This one enjoys a nice bay, and just take a quick look of the view there, right over the chimney pots into historic Congleton. This one would have been the master suite, I'm sure, because here we have a nice sized ensuite bathroom, well ahead of its time back in the day. As I say, this has been a grand family residence for many happy decades. And from one bathroom to another, this one, just like the downstairs WC, enjoys the retro pink suite, which I must say is in good shape. Last but not least, stairs to the loft there. But before we head up, here we are in the final huge double bedroom. This one, a nod to the original with a feature there and a great view over to that almost stable effect courtyard. We will be out there soon because there's some exciting stable come out buildings. And here we are up in the roof space. So you've got some handy steps to take you up, and three rooms here, or three spaces shall I say, with natural light. Nice to see the fan light there. Now again, masses of potential here, needs updating, but this can be put to use very nicely for that additional square footage. Time to step into the grounds now. Flag patios, fairly big lawns, well, vast lawns in fact, that wrap all the way around the sort of side and rear of the house, to be honest. We're at the side now, and do look at the drone and the site plan to see how this all works. Now, you may be wondering what this is if you've been tracking the floor plan. This is the annex that I mentioned. So we'll just show you the yard area and the gardens, then we'll have a look in there before we sign off. So moving on round, huge amount of space. We've got garaging, we've got stabling. You really get a good view of the back of the house here. It's absolutely huge, and as I say, this is the annex, which is a recent addition, or fairly recent relatively. It's in good condition in there. You'll soon see that. These are good outbuildings, whether you use them for storage, whether you refurb them, whatever you fancy doing. And then here's that rear courtyard we look down on from that bedroom, for those of you who can remember, where we have the brick outbuildings. We'll just pop our heads in one of these just to give you an idea. Classic sort of farm outbuilding, stabling livestock perhaps in the future, but very valuable and offering huge potential, I'm sure you'll agree. There's a couple of those, of course. And then moving on round, here we are in that scullery area where we started. So I'm sure your mind's running wild. Plenty to do here, a very rare find in such a residential, affluent area. But now we're going to take one look at the annex and sign off. So here we are in the annex. We're going to head straight down to the lounge living area. You'll see this on the floor plan. Used for a bit of storage, a few bits of things at the moment. This is a lovely studio style space. Enormous reception area here, maybe even a sleeping area. You've got a nice modern kitchen with base and eye level units, natural light, double glazing. And speaking of glazing, double doors, corner window straight over into your gardens and grounds, where of course we've just been. So there's a bit more to this, as the floor plan will have shown you. A nice modern bathroom suite here, P-shaped bath, shower over, high vaulted ceilings. That's a modern, good to go. Perhaps you could live in here while you're renovating the main house. One of the bedrooms to complement it here, again with the high ceilings, double glazing. And back past the entrance door, the final multi-aspect, huge double bedroom, making this a really impressive 2-bed self-contained annex. And so that concludes the tour of Highfield House. An incredible opportunity, huge amounts of space, huge amounts of potential, huge amounts of work, but huge amounts of excitement. We absolutely love this kind of property. So if you'd like to know more, call us here at Chris Hamriding Estate Agents, where we would love to book you that all-important viewing.
We're here in Congleton Town Centre.
There's a variety of offerings, from restaurants and cafes to great shops.
There's also a library. And Daneside Theatre.
It's got great transport links by way of this busy bus station. There's even a bustling taxi rank. And just a short journey to the really useful train station.
And if you've got little ones, there's a choice of 3 great primary schools all close to the town centre.
Such as St Mary's, Marfields and Davon. And for the weekend, there's even a paddling pool and Congleton Park's play area. The Victorian Park also has oriental gardens, beautiful river walks, and even a fantastic cafe bar, as well as much, much more.
Here at Chris Hamriding, we believe selling or letting your home should be exciting, not stressful.
With years of experience and one of the biggest local market shares around, we know exactly how to price, present, and promote your property for the best results.
But don't just take our word for it, our 5-star reviews say it best.
We're real people who love what we do, and it shows. Whether you're selling your home or letting out your investment, our dedicated team are here to guide you every step of the way.
And we're not just your average estate agents, we bring your property to life with professional video tours, giving buyers and tenants a real feel for your home before they've even stepped through the door.
So, if you're looking for a team who truly knows the local market, look no further.
Chris Hamriding, your local award-winning property experts.